A lot better.
Trust me.
But here we go.
And we're live. Yes, people. Welcome to Arsenal Revolution TV. And I'm here with my guest, Noomski. What you
Yeah, man.
saying, Nooms?
Big up. Happy New Year to everybody. Big up to you as well, Rashid. Really
How
appreciate
was
it.
it? How was the week? How was the week? You enjoyed
Yeah,
the
man.
holidays?
Holidays were fantastic. I'm back to work on Friday, so I'm not looking forward to that. But listen, at least we go into the new year with a win.
Yeah.
With a
Yeah.
win.
A win.
But it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah.
We got to start somewhere, Norms, and I think we should start why this manager. We should start on why this manager always fails against teams that play a low block and a mid block. You'd see 3-1 and you think that we actually bossed this game, but really and truly it was a tight game at first half, and then second half. Thank you to the set piece coach manager as well.
Yeah.
Thank you to him. Thank you to
Yeah.
the set piece coach. Hey, listen, sack everybody but him. Everybody but him.
Your
Yeah.
mantra for the year.
Trust me, trust me. I'm gonna keep saying it until it's a thing, Norms. I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep saying it until it's a thing. I'm not gonna
Mm.
lie, but yeah. Well, what's your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, listen, not gonna lie, the first 10 minutes of the game, I thought, started off well, and beloved captain Odegaard gives the ball away, ducks out of a tackle. Soon as
Yep.
he did that, I said to my son, I said to my daughter, here's the goal. Yeah, Raya should have done better on there as well.
Yes.
First half, listen, Raya,
What was Calafiore
Calafiori,
doing though?
that's what I'm saying.
Calafiore.
Raya, Calafiori, again, this guy is too slow. California's too slow.
Why bench Skelly?
Yeah, he's defensive. This is what I'm saying. I don't know why. And I looked at the starting lineup and I was thinking, no, man, you start Lewis there. You also start. Listen, I don't know whether what's his name was carrying an injury. Rice was carrying an injury. Why he didn't start him alongside Partey? But listen, it is what it is. Yeah. But the first half, guy, after the 10 minutes, yeah, we was terrible. Odegaard, he's meant to be our captain. And this guy, as usual, ducking out of tackles, gives away the ball, does his routine, his snot routine, flicks the hair back and all of that. I don't think he did all that to the crowd, so we forgive him for that. But you've got to come better than this. I don't know what it is. Since his injury, when he came back, everybody was saying, well, we need Odegaard back. I think the first 2 games he had for us, he was good. Since that, he's been absolutely rubbish. Absolutely rubbish, mate. Calafiori, again, too slow for me. I call Moreno a doorstop, even though he got a goal. Even though he got a goal, I called him. Oh, listen, yeah.
Well, big up Mally, bro. Big up Mally. You're killing me. You're killing me.
Listen, this is what it's all about. Moreno, I call him a doorstop. I don't know what he does. Yeah, he's only good to just keep the door open or closed, whatever it is, because I don't know. Yes, he got the goal. Yeah, from a set piece. Fair enough.
That was a disgusting goal. That was a disgusting goal. Come on, people. Let's be honest. Look. I'm happy that we won.
It was a good goal. I'm not gonna. It was a good goal. It was a good.
Look, the thing is, set pieces have been saving us for a long time. But we need to talk about this manager, how he bench players for no reason. Like, why would you bench Skelly? Why would you bench Rice? Is Rice injured? Is he injured?
We need to ask him
he's in the squad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's positive and negatives. I think the negatives are more than the positive, to be honest. I think that there's more negatives to the game. I think we should have bossed this game. This is Brentford at the end of the day. This is Brentford. The team suffers defensively. Brentford are very shit defensively. They're very good going forward. They have Mbembo and
I mean they've got a good
record.
They have got a good record at home.
They do.
They have lost, I think they've only lost 1 game. I think
they do, but like a player like Moreno, for example, Norms, a player like Moreno trying to play box to box. I think Rice is better than him. I'm not gonna lie. I think Rice is better than him.
Listen, Rashid, he hasn't got the pace. I've seen him where 50-50 balls, he ain't getting there. 20, 25, yard, in terms of him and the ball, he's so slow. And there was a point where he had the ball and he could have started attacking. He turns around and passes it back. He's in the middle of the field, picks up the ball, has the chance to play it forward. No, he turns around and passes it back. Again, it's a mindset that comes from the manager because we are far too defensive. Again, we look at our bench, Proceed. We've got 4 left backs sitting on the bench. Yeah, it's literally. If you think about the last game we played, we didn't have a senior attacking player. Now we have got a senior attacking player in Trossard sitting on that bench. But look what happens here. Havertz is now out with sickness. Yeah. So
you know this manager, Norms, yeah? This manager has the audacity to say that we have a thin squad. It was by design. Yeah. We spent 800 million for that.
He knew this.
You know?
He knew this.
Thank God that Ethan stepped up today for Saka. You know? What would we have done without an Ethan?
And I thought he had a half decent. I think he had a half decent game today. I really like what he did down on that right hand side. Skillful, you know Ethan already. He looks after the ball well. The drop of the shoulder. I mean, there's one where he nutmegged the it was. I thought, whoa.
Ethan is a bad man, bro. I don't know what Arteta says. He's a bad man. Yeah. Ethan is a bad man.
I'm saying, I said it on another chat that the next game that we play, he must start. He must start. Yeah. He's got to start.
I think he did very well because considering, big up to everybody in the chat. Big up to everybody, bro. Big up Seb Junior, Mali. You already know, guys.
Big up you, bro.
Big up, bro. But the thing is that Ethan, the thing is about Ethan, I think he's more of a free role kind of player. You know, you put him in the 10 and he can have the freedom to walk and run with the ball as he wants because he's that kind of player, right? And I think he stepped up for the role that he had today, like as a right wing. Because he kind of played the right wing because Odegaard played that.
I'm actually quite shocked in terms of what one football game. They gave him a 6.1. They scored him quite low, which is quite surprising. They scored Moreno more than him, which, he got the goal. But I thought that we looked more threatening with Ethan on that side. Yeah, we look more threatening. I think what Ethan just needs to add to his game now is goals. Do you know what I mean? And just like there's a couple of occasions where he just needed to release that ball a bit earlier. There's one point where he picked up the ball, done a piece of skill in the middle of the park, and just had to lay off a simple ball. And I think that the guy.
Do you think he's doing too much to try to show to the manager, "Hi, I'm here.
It could be that. It could be that, Rashid. It could be that. But I thought, with him making his debut, start for Arsenal, I thought he done really well. I really did think he did well. But for me, I know they gave the man of the match or player of the match to Gabriel Jesus. Listen, he worked hard, tirelessly, got the goal. He was there in the right place.
Yeah, he got the goal.
Coach's goal. But I think, for me personally speaking, if it was me, I would have given the man of the match to Partey. I think both first half and second half, the guy bossed the midfield. Absolutely bossed the midfield. You know what I mean? I mean, he was doing the work of Moreno. Do you know what I mean? Because Moreno just can't get around that pitch. And I was surprised. I was really surprised how Partey, put himself about, made sure that when he picked up the ball, he was progressing the ball. He was coming for the ball. He would pick it up deep in defense from Saliba or Gabriel. Turn. First thing to do is get it forward. Do you know what I mean? So for me, yeah.
Here's a question. Who told Arteta that Moreno would be a good box-to-box midfielder? Who's giving him his ideas? But did you see how many times he lost the ball?
Yeah. This is what I'm trying to say. I don't know what he is, Rashid. I don't know what he is. I don't know what he is. I don't know if he's a box-to-box. I don't know if he's a 10. I don't know. I don't know what his role is in that middle of that field. Yes, he's playing as that, supposed to be that left 8, but you have to be able to get up and down. The thing is, Declan Rice can do that, but Declan Rice probably operates better as a number 6. Yeah.
Do you think Rice is better than him as a box-to-box?
I think he is. I think he is. I personally think he is, because when I saw the lineup, my thing was, what's Moreno starting for? Why is he starting? Do you know what I mean? I would have gone into that game with Partey, Odegaard, and Rice in the middle of the park. But you then have to ask yourself the question: is Rice injured? Why he didn't start? Don't know. I know. Listen, the games we got 9 games in January.
Mali's saying he's injured. He's saying that I think Rice was carrying an injury, but that comes back to the Chelsea game. And why play him in that game? Yes. This manager runs players to the ground, Norms. We've lost Saka for nearly 3 months. We're going to lose him for 3 months,
I think
possibly a year.
I think a bit more.
By a year, I mean a season. Possibly until the end of the season.
Yeah. By the time he gets match fit, you're going into April. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So listen, it's good that he's putting out on his.
Norms, can we afford a player that's half injured? We can't really afford that. We can't afford that. This half injured business has to stop.
It just shows the level.
And why rush Calafiore? I thought why would you bring out Skelly that did absolutely nothing wrong? That he was man of the match, for fuck's sake. He was man of the match, Norms. Pardon my French. He was man of the match. Why would you bench him? And why would you rush a player like Calafiore into the team? I thought he was injured. I thought you don't rush players. He does. And does it again.
He's running out of options he's running out of options. And the thing about it, we all keep saying about this he wants these versatile players in the positions that they don't work in. Calafiore is not a left back. He's a left centre back. He's not a left back. Yeah, Skelly is by trade a midfielder. We all know that, but he's at the moment, Rashid, he's doing a job there. Yeah? So we have to say he's doing a job there. But what happens when it goes wrong? Then he goes down the next pecking order. So Calafiore is the next one down. Because as far as I'm concerned, I think going forward, I had this argument with my son that he feels that maybe Calafiore is better going forward with the ball than Skelly. I think Skelly's overall game, in terms of being on the ball, playing off the ball, and being on the ball, going forward and defensively, I think his overall game is a lot better. I don't think he's better defensively than Skelly. I don't think Calafiore is better than defensively than Skelly. And then you go the next one down now is either Bart Simpson or you then go to Kieran Tierney, who maybe this January is going to go, who is a proper left back. So, what must Kieran Tierney be thinking? Do you know what I mean? You're playing a midfielder, as a left back. You've got another midfielder, because Kieran Tierney is behind Bart Simpson. Bart Simpson is a midfielder. Kieran Tierney is a bona fide left back. Yeah, but because you want to play this system football where people are inverting and blah, 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 change it up a bit. There's nothing wrong with going back to basics.
I thought, Norms, that when you play football, it's if you deserve to play. So they give you a game. If you do well, you play the next game and so on. That's my idea of football. That's how I grew up on football.
But Rashid, it's consistency as well. A team that goes through a season, when Arsenal were playing well the season before and when we bottled it, we had a consistent team, the same 11 pretty much. The same with Man City, the same with Liverpool. Yeah, they don't change, but obviously, yes, you got games where you got a lot of games that may make one or two, but sometimes he's making loads of changes that he doesn't necessarily need to do. And some of the changes that he's making, or his starting lineups, for instance, where he's playing Partey as a right back, just don't get. And unfortunately now, Timber's ended up getting his 5th yellow card. So now we are going to see Partey at right back.
Again. But he's played there. He's played there before, and we didn't have we had right backs on the bench. But yeah, whatever. Let's get into it again. Let's get into Raya. What do you think of Raya today?
Right.
What do you think of Raya?
Raya, first half, had a shocker. I'm not gonna lie, absolute.
Could have done better for the goal.
Could have done better for the first goal. And then there was a save where he put his hand up and the ball literally pretty much almost went through, and he had to pretty much claw it out the back of the net. And it didn't go over. Thank God the goal line technology showed it didn't go over the line. But Raya was very shaky first half. Second half, when the balls were coming, because they did have a few crosses. But he
what
made
about
sure
the nice? He had a nice through ball to Martinelli.
Yeah, great. And that ball way
nice through ball to Martinelli.
I need to see him do that more, Rashid. I need to see him do that more, because one thing that annoys me about Arteta and the way the team plays, and I think it's an instruction from him, is that there's times where Arteta or Raya knows that we can break quick. So he will get the ball, and you can see that the opposition is quickly trying to scramble back, and then he stops and waits. Then he puts his foot on the ball, and then it's like, okay, now we're now going to play this slow, progressive football out. I think he done it on 2 occasions where he threw the ball out really quick. And that time where he made that quick throw and Martinelli was 1-on-1, the keeper had to come out, their keeper had to come out and get the ball away. Lucky enough for the keeper, they got the ball away. But other than that, for me, Raya was very shaky first half. Second half was okay, but first half, bro, shaky, man.
Nah, shaky. I agree. Timber,
thought he had a decent game. You know what I mean? Did what he done. Very hard. You see, Wisa, listen, man was hardly in the game. Couldn't get past him. Got hooked, you know.
And Wissa, it's hard to really, you know, it's hard to mark Wissa. People think that Wissa and Brembo, it is hard to mark them, especially against big teams. I was
really worried about those two. And listen, it really did come on to roost when you know, Odegaard, as I said, made that mistake in the first half. We will come on to him, and you know, and Bremer then goes down the right. Calafiori was not defensively aware, and you know, he's slow, and then Raya should have done better, and you know, they get the first goal, and you're thinking, right, you know. But yeah,
Timber was solid. Timber was solid, to be honest.
Solid, but unfortunately, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say he's a yellow card waiting to happen because he's so aggressive, you know what I mean? Yeah. And maybe, I don't know whether Arteta could have maybe just sort of, you know, so every now and again, just have a word in his ear, say, look, just careful. Do you know what I mean? I don't want you to compromise your game and your aggressiveness because you need that. But now he ends up missing the you know, the Brighton game.
The next game. Yeah.
Solid game. Had a solid game at right back.
Saliba,
okay, another good game. Didn't really have
usual.
Usual. You know,
I mean, Gabriel, same thing. Usual.
It was a lot better than his last 2 games. Let's say that. Gabriel,
I agree.
Inside well, talking. You could see him talking. When certain things happen, he wasn't happy.
That's the real captain.
He's the real.
That's
captain.
The real captain. He's the real
Odegaard,
captain. Yeah.
Take that armband off of Odegaard and give it to Gabriel.
100%. 100%.
He had a good game. Definitely had a good game there, mate.
Let's go to our Italian prince.
Yeah,
the one and only Maldini. The horse. The galloping horse. You know, the prince.
You know, gallops through the green fields of Brentford. Look, listen, Calafiori for me.
What is it about him?
Listen, I don't know why people rate this guy. Me personally speaking, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. He's not good enough as a left back. And the talk was when we first bought him, there was this talk that maybe he's going to replace Gabriel Mangalese. But bro, I don't think he's even good enough there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But at the end of the day, for me, in terms of the weakest in the back line, he was definitely the weakest in the back line for me. Do you know, he should have done better. You know, maybe just be
more defensive awareness.
Yeah.
Defensive awareness is zero defensive awareness. Timing. What is he good at? I have a lot of questions for that player. A lot of questions.
You should be
questions.
You know, sometimes when you get some players come to new players that come, like when Timber came, it maybe took 1 or 2 games to say like this guy is the real deal. When Calafiori came, because everybody was, you know, bigging this guy up, gassing him up and everything. You know,
Maldini
and flowing locks and all of that, good looks and whatever way you call it. And the first game, I'm like, this man is getting twisted up, and people warned us. I mean, they did a what's the name on him in terms of the way this guy plays, and he was saying when he's up against quick, tricky wingers, he struggles, and we've seen that. And after 2 games, I said this guy's not good enough as a left back.
I thought he had aura. Where's the aura? Where's the aura that he had? Brembo did not respect him, Norms. He did not respect him. He actually was going forward and he was going at him like he wasn't scared. Mbembo was not scared. Calafiori was the one that was scared.
The guys are big. You know, I mean, this guy's 6'2", big horse. Yeah, the stallion. What do you call them? What's them big
stallion now?
What's them big horses? Them big work horses. What them big
the ones that the police have, the police horses.
No, even bigger. They are
even bigger.
Yeah, man, got some big old hoops. Anybody in the chat, you know what I mean? Put it in the chat, man. The big
Please.
old Shire. Shire is a Shire horse. Yeah, you know the Shires.
Shire horse.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
big.
yeah.
If you go and look at what a Shire horse is, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, when you finish up this stream, go and type in Shire
I'll
horse.
look up Shire horse. Shire horse.
SSIRE, Shire horse. Yeah, that's what it is. He's not a stallion. He doesn't flow. He's just a big machine. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was definitely the weak link for the back.
Definitely. Let's go, Partey.
And the goal came from that side as well. Thomas Partey.
Yeah, but as always, Knowles. Always.
Yeah, Thomas Partey.
As always.
Man of the match. My man said he's a cow. Mally said he's a cow. Bro, I think, he looked more closer to the cow than he does look like a Shire horse. I'm not going to lie, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, for me, Thomas Partey, I thought really played well. He was everywhere, breaking up play, coming for the ball, short for the ball, turning, and just setting the thing. I mean, first half, even though, the first 10 minutes was good, then we had the mistake, and then it's all of a sudden, you just looked all over the place. But he himself, aside from everybody else, really shone out. And second half, he just literally just took the game by the scruff of the neck. I felt that maybe Arteta could have brought him off and rested him. You know what I mean?
Because we got Rice.
Yeah.
What I would think is what I would do is 3-1. It's against Brentford. We're controlling the game somewhat. Not really controlling it, but defending well.
Yeah.
I think it's time for Rice. I think it's time. It will be a good time for Rice to come on and rest Partey for the next game. Because we're going to need a lot of energy from that guy, especially if now considering he's going to play a right back. So yeah, I think that's a good call, to be honest. That's a good call. Yeah, I would do that as well, defo. But coming to Partey, I think Partey Boston midfield. The goal came from him. He had a couple of shots which I liked. He was involved. He was involved. He was involved going forward. Usually he just sits back, but he was involved going forward.
Yeah, he's playing.
Which is
he was actually playing quite advanced. A lot of the time you saw him quite advanced. Probably more advanced than Moreno. Do you know what I mean? Because if Moreno was meant to be the 8, it looked like Partey was the 8. You know what I mean?
Partey was everything, knows.
But then that's Rushy. But then you ask the question, and everybody asks this question: what is Moreno? Because if Partey is so advanced, he was doing everything. What does Moreno do? Is he a 6? Is he a 10? Is he what is he? As I said, the doorstop.
Exactly. If Partey came from all the way, not from a number 6 to create the goal, that tells you a lot about Moreno. But he got the goal. The goal came from his shot. Yeah. He was involved going forward. I think that Arteta changed it up. I think second half he was more involved going forward, which I liked at first. Obviously, before the 3-1, I'm talking about before the 3-1. After the 3-1, it was kind of boring, Norms. I'm gonna be honest. Nothing really happened apart from the Martinelli.
We just controlled the game.
Yeah, we can kind of control.
I was just a little bit worried. I was thinking, all right, it's 3-1. If by any chance they got a goal back, then they've got the crowd behind them. It could have been, you know what I mean. So I think we needed to, or maybe got that fourth goal, and then you bring on take off Partey, bring on Jorginho, bring on Declan Rice, and take off Moreno, because I don't know why Moreno stayed on, but listen, it is what it is.
90 minutes.
I know we're going to probably come to Moreno now, and as I said, he's just a doorstop. That's it. That's my take on him, a doorstop. And he scored a goal. Doorstop scored goals, and he was in the right place.
It was a set piece, Nose. It was a set piece, Nose.
Very good goal. Very good shot.
Yeah.
Put his foot for it. Very good goal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, true. Come to think of it, let's go to him. What are we saying about Moreno? All around, not just the goal. Okay, fantastic. He scored the goal. Now what? The whole game.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know what he's doing.
I don't know.
Why is he playing a box to box? Who told Arteta that? Who told Arteta that he's getting played that monster box? Who? Why would you think that Moreno would play a box to box? How? Thing is, Norms, we keep talking about this Moreno, and it's looking like this player is one of his favorites, Norms. And it makes sense because he bought him, and he, you know, you have to justify why you buy the players. Obviously, there's some, you know, you need to justify why you buy these players. I don't understand why, you know, why he bought Moreno, for what? Is he good defensively? Not really. Maybe he's good in Italian league or Spanish. That's more slow. But in a pacey league,
it's much slower. You can see that the game sometimes goes past him. It's much slower. I think you do better playing in, you know, the Italian league. It's a lot slower. Even in La Liga, do you know what I mean? They don't play at the pace we do.
Pace football. Forget about it, Norms. Forget about it. Like, he can't play there. He can't play there. Odegaard, our captain.
Bro, the first thing he needs to do is give the armband permanently. Yeah, just needs to say, listen, guys, you know, I've been covering up now. I'm not really a captain. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't turn up in the games that really matters. Those are way tough games. You know, when it really matters, I just don't turn up. Again, for me, he was poor today. Absolutely poor. Probably one of our poorest players on that pitch, giving the ball away in the centre. And then when he gave the ball away, I don't know if you noticed, Rashid, yeah? He ducked out of the tackle again. Yet again, he ducked out of the tackle.
He does that a lot, Norms. He does that a lot, Norms. It's not the first game. It's not the first game.
Yeah, and again, he's been hooked. That's maybe his 24th time now he's been hooked as a captain.
Lee will probably Lee will probably have him listed like, hey, he's been hooked 66 times. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, I don't really know what you've done apart from.
Actually, he's got the name. I gave him the name Drag Queen. Yeah,
Drag Queen. Getting dragged.
You know what I mean?
I'll never forget that one.
I know when I run that by you the last time, you was going, what?
You remember that one? I was like, oh my god, but yeah, of course we can't. We have to keep it PG.
No, he needs. I don't know what it is. He just. I don't know if it's a confidence thing or what. You know, and people big him up so much in terms of, you know, he's our, you know, our most creative player.
But he has moments of brilliance, Norms. Do you know what Odegaard is?
He's a moments player. He's a moments player.
Moments player. Because he did give a beautiful pass to Martinelli with the
outside of his boot.
With the outside of the boot. Exactly. Yep. But that was a good pass. But apart from that, really, if somebody can tell me what did he do apart from that, nothing much.
Rashid, what we're looking from our captain, yeah, we're not saying to you every single game you must be giving us a 9, 10 out of 10 performance. But as your captain, you're meant to be leading this team. I expect a 6 to 7 out of a 7 out of 10 performance, yeah, 100%. In these teams. You got to make sure. I mean, you know, even like the pressing, you know, he's the one that leads our press. You know, when he was out of the team and everybody's saying, oh, we missed the leadership of his press and all of that. He's not even doing that to an extent.
It's
you know what I mean?
Norms. So, it's bullshit, Norms.
Well, for me, he was our worst player. Definitely.
It's bullshit, Norms. We're winning games. We're going to win the same way without him or with him. Even when he was in the team, it's not about him only. You know, he doesn't run the game. Does he run the game, Norms? When has he really ran a game? He doesn't really do that. He's just a moments player. Let's call him that.
You know, he gets the ball and, you know, there's times where he's very addictive to that right-hand side. It's just almost like he's like a magnet. I think he's got a magnet in his left foot. And what happens is,
too much.
What happens when he goes to pass to the left, yeah, the magnet goes, no.
No, I'm going to the right. Moreno had to come to the right to get the ball. Well, obviously Moreno lost the ball, but like he had to come to the right to get the ball at some points of the game. But anyway, let's move on. Martinelli, what are you saying about Martinelli?
Martinelli. Yeah. Listen, he 6 got the
out goal. Of 10?
6 out of 10, yeah. 6 out of 10. Got the, you know, very good goal.
Very good goal, yeah.
Fantastic. It was there. And you
good positioning.
That's what we want. When you're in that box and you have the opportunity to shoot. And he did that. But other than that, left side, did he? I can't remember if he got past their left-sided player. I can't remember.
The right, yeah.
What was
the right back.
Yeah, they're right back. What's his name? I think it was it Rose Smith? I think it was him.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think so. We need to find his name. Big up my cuz. Big up my cuz in the chat.
It might have been Lewis Potter. I think it was Lewis. I think it might have been him.
But he didn't get past the right back. Let's be honest. But he got the goal, good positioning. He tried to make some runs, but I think he's lost pace. He's lost pace.
Yeah.
Ross something. Yeah. Thanks, Mally, bro. Thanks, bro. Lewis was the left wing back.
Oh,
yes,
right.
Lewis was the left wing back. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But thanks.
Yeah. So if
he's Ross something.
It would have been Mads then. Roosevelt. Was it Rose? I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, it was him. He didn't get past him. And then when he went over to the right hand side, still didn't really have much.
Didn't really do much.
It's what it is with Martinelli. It's like he doesn't have when he picks up the ball, it's almost like there was one point where he just kicked the ball to the keeper. He's like, well, I can't get past him. So I'm just gonna just kick him. And hopefully if there's somebody in the box, there's somebody in the box. But evidently there wasn't nobody in the box. So
hitting hope.
Yeah, he needs to sort out his he can run in straight lines and in big spaces. If there's space in front of him,
but he lost pace, Norms. Yeah, he lost pace.
Yeah, he definitely.
Thing is about Martinelli, he used to have pace. That's why he used to be an exciting player to watch. He used to find spaces. He used to run into the box. He used to be direct. Arteta killed him, and the injury killed him as well. He's lost pace. Really and truly, let's be honest, what did he really do? Apart from the goal, nothing really. Kind of like a Moreno. But I think he was a bit better than him. But Gabriel Jesus.
I thought he done well. You know, got the poacher's goal. Was there in the right place, right time for the rebound. Worked tirelessly hard. You know,
surprisingly,
getting slap up in the mouth, getting kicked left, right, and centre. But you know, he done okay. He's done all right. That's 3 Premier League goals now he's got for the season.
Fantastic.
So I think must be doing something right.
Listen, Norms, like I told them, I think Lee asked me that question. He told me like Gabriel Jesus or Havertz. I was like, you see Havertz and Gabriel Jesus, they'll both get you 10 goals a season. They're just 10 goals, 12 goals kind of players. That's what they are. A little 4 assists, 10 goals, 12 goals, and that's it, really. I just think that for the money that we spent.
Man is saying that we actually play football. I think he's saying that we actually play better football with Jesus instead of Havertz.
Yeah. But that's kind of obvious, you know.
We're more direct. I think we're more direct and threatening.
We're more direct.
And having Ethan on that right hand side, which we'll come to, you know, he's very direct, and I like that about Ethan. Definitely like that about.
So let's come to the star boy, my new favorite player, Ethan, bro. How many players did he spin today? How many players did he spin?
Listen.
He's the new star boy.
The new star boy, you know what I mean? He's adopted the name Star Boy. But I thought he had a decent game today. Look, you know, as I say, probably just needs to shoot more. And there's occasions where he just needs to release the ball a little bit early. But in terms of his skills,
he's raw though. He's raw.
He's raw, but he has so much more to his game. You know, you compare him to Martinelli. You compare him to Odegaard, because he can drop a shoulder. He knows when to release the ball. Do you know what I mean? He's got his all-round game is better.
He's got a bit of pace. He's a bit skillful. You know,
center of gravity. So you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's a tricky player. He's a
tricky player. Exactly. Hey, big up. I think he did really well. You know, as a right wing, I think he did really well. But hey, lovely win. Happy that we won. There's positive and negatives, and we'll continue this obviously at North's stream. Thank you for being here, Norm.
I'm struggling to get on his stream, you know. I because he's changed his.
It's the new system,
Yeah, I can't even when I try to get on there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I haven't got the app or what. It's some Streamlab thing, isn't it, or whatever?
Probably.
And every time I get on there, it's not allowing me to go any further. So, bro, you're gonna have to talk for me.
I will talk. Of course, I will take that.
Send him my regards, and I'll work it out somehow. You know what I mean?
I will talk on your behalf, bro. I will. But yeah, thanks for being here, Norms. Like always, you already know. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. 1 minute, 10 minutes, all through the stream. Big up Mally, bro. You made us laugh. Thank you very much for that, bro. But yeah, love people, and we're out. Yeah, everybody out apart from the set piece coach. We need to start saying this more, people. Yeah, everybody out apart from the set piece coach. Thank you, and we're out.
Here,